this movie's not bad, but it's not great. Friend Dahmer is a recollection of the teen years of Jeffrey Dahmer from the mind of John Derf, one of his best friends in high school, and it is fascinating. Now, this movie tries to be very accurate, even to the T that they even film in a lot of locations that were, Jeffrey's hometown, including his house, apparently, from what I've read. And so there's been a lot of effort to make this very accurate to how John Derf remembers it. Now, that is good and bad. The good things are that this movie's creepy. It's very creepy. It's very atmospheric. The acting from all the cast is very good. It's definitely convincing. And it does build up a lot. Obviously these are his teen years. And it's building up to that first murder that Jeffrey Dahmer committed. And so there is a ton of build up throughout the movie, and there's a lot of tension from that. But on the negative sides of things, from this being, accurate and trying to stay true to what John Derf remembers, it doesn't have a huge payoff. Because when I first went into this movie, I thought that it was based on, the historical figure of Jeffrey Dahmer, but it wasn't necessarily a true story. I thought it was just based on the character. So I was expecting there to actually be a murder, or like at least one at the end. But, light spoiler, I guess. You don't get that. You literally just get the setup for the first murder, and that's it. So that's definitely, the biggest, I think, knock against it. If you're going into this with the wrong mindset, you might not enjoy it as much as if okay, this is accurate retelling of Jeffrey Dahmer in high school. That you'll probably, like this a lot more. Also boring. Super, super boring, to be honest. I had to sit down 3 separate times to finish this movie. I watched about a third of it the first time. Then the second time I sat down, maybe like another 15 to 20 minutes. And then after that, I finally finished it. And that's not a knock against it for what it was trying to do, be accurate. But it definitely does say something that it both pulls you in and is gripping because the acting is good and the atmosphere is good. But because it's so accurate of a retelling, there's nothing that really keeps you glued to your seat throughout the whole runtime of it. And luckily it's not an incredibly long movie, I think. I think it's probably between an hour and a half and 2 hours. I'm going to go ahead and give My Friend Dahmer a local bargain masseuse parlor with a happy ending. Now, on my scale, that's a 7 out of 10. It was teetering for me between a 6 and a 7. The reason for that is because when I first finished this movie, I still thought that this was just around the character of Jeffrey Dahmer, but it was a fictional setting, a fictional story, and I didn't realize that John Derf was a real person. And so when it ended, I was kind of like, really? That's it? That's what I sat down for? But I didn't get the payoff I was expecting. But then when I did some more digging for this video, I realized what they were trying to accomplish. And they did accomplish that. They accomplished it very well. So I think if you have a Hulu account, that's where I watched it. I don't know if it's on Prime. I don't think it's on Netflix, but you can give it a try. And definitely, if this sounds like an interesting plot to you, if you want to see, all the ingredients that went together to create this infamous real-life serial killer from the eyes of one of his friends in high school, then definitely, hop on Hulu, give this show or this movie a try, and I don't think you'll regret it at all. With all that being said, go ahead, smack that like button, hit that subscribe button, because, this great content, it's coming out every single Friday for Flix Friyay, and then on top of that's going to be other videos for, PS4, Switch, whatever else I may do on this channel. I'm still new, so I don't know exactly all the different types of content that I want to put out here. But every like, every subscribe helps. So definitely go ahead and share this video. And, Flix Friyay, it's going to be coming every Friday. I know I missed last Friday, but I had this new laptop come in, so I was just spending Thursday night and then Friday and Saturday busy transferring all the data from my old MacBook to this one. So definitely, though, going forward, it's going to be every single Friday. I promise you that. Not going to miss a single Friday. Keep me to that. With all that being said, though, I'll see you guys next time on Flix Friyay.